prop!
Hello everyone, so quite an exciting video last time, or at least it was for Eve and I. We managed to get engaged with the help of everyone here at the airfield. It was quite an emotional event and made us very happy, so we feel delighted. So today I'm just flying just to maintain currency. I don't really have a plan. I might fly towards Sandown, that's what I've recorded in the movement log. I may not even land. I just want to get out and about whilst the sun is shining, whilst there is blue sky. You may notice, some of you who have watched videos before, my voice sounds a bit strange, and that's because recently I contracted COVID. I'm fully recovered now and I've tested negative for 3 days. We were quite fortunate, both Eve and I caught it, but we were quite fortunate in that it was relatively short-lived. Our symptoms, even though they stopped us from doing what we wanted to do and stopped us from going to work, it wasn't really enough for us to want to go to hospital or seek attention. So we feel quite blessed in that respect. We've managed to dodge it for the whole pandemic, and we suspect that it was all the shaking hands and hugging when we announced that we were getting engaged that actually allowed us to contract it. So after being so careful all this time, it was a social event that led to us contracting it, as far as we are aware. But we're fully recovered now. So we've got a few visitors at our home airfield today. We've had a flex wing fly in, and we've also had an older EuroFOX come in. Some really nice chaps, and it looks like they're actually going to be camping here at the airfield, which is amazing. Nice to see the airfield really developing and coming alive. Right, so the engine temperatures and pressures are up to where we need them to be, so I'm just going to taxi to the runway and then we can do our checks. Spyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, taxiing to the hold of runway 19, Spyview. Right, so the wind is coming from the east, but it is really low. I mean, the windsock is hardly moving. I'm still going to backtrack and go 19, just because today's a very hot day. We've had a circular come through from the British Microlight Aircraft Association, and well done guys for posting that. Gives information on how we should really be considering and what precautions we should be taking when the weather conditions are adverse. In this case, a warmer day. We're going to have longer takeoff, longer landing. We'll have to think about vapor locks. And if you haven't seen the circular, check it out. It is available from the British Microlight Aircraft Association website. So I'm just going to park into wind now. Will do. Right, let's do our checks. Wind check, so it's absolutely dead, but I'm still going to backtrack 19. Landing lights on. We'll do our lookout, and then I'll do my shout, and on we go.
Flight plan updated.
So that's across. I updated the Skyview today, the software, so I'm hoping we'll have no glitches in flight. Not expecting any, haven't had any, but whenever we do an update, always makes me a bit nervous. Stick on this as well. So nothing on the up and the crosswind. Nothing on the downwind. Spyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, backtracking runway 19, that's Spyview. Just hesitate one last time, that's all good. Nope, there's a bird on the runway, but other than that, it's all looking good. Off we go. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who sent kind regards and wishes. Really blown away by the number of individuals who made some very thoughtful comments, sent us cards. So thank you very, very much for the wishes that we've received following our engagement. Before I proposed to Eve, I said in the video that I knew it was the right decision to make because it felt so right. What reaffirmed that for me is after the event as well, I felt so much happier, so much more confident. And both Eve and I both feel that it's really strengthened our relationship. So we both feel that it's the right decision. We're looking forward to getting married, but we didn't realize how much is involved in getting married. Even if you just want a registry office marriage, it's quite tricky. Lots of forms to fill in, declarations to make. Such is the British bureaucratic system. Perhaps I'm making it more complex than it need be, but we'll get around it, especially with Eve's efficiency. One last look on vinyl there. So the brakes are off, fuel taps are on, fuel pumps are on, fuel contents are sufficient, flaps are set, trim is set, engine temperatures and pressures. Being a hot day, everything is good. Let's do our call. Spyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, taking off runway 19, Spyview. Here we go. Yeah, so it does actually feel a little bit longer. We've got our airspeed now. We'll do gentle climb, I won't hit it as hard as I normally do. Also expecting it to be a little bit turbulent today. I can feel it already, you can probably see it on the camera. We're dancing around a little. Coming up to 1200 feet now. Spyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, departing the circuit to the south, Spyview. Wow, yeah, it is quite turbulent. Whoa! Not sure if you guys could see that on the camera. My original plan was to fly to the Isle of Wight, although I'm not really sure I want to do that now. It's quite turbulent and I'll be at low level over the trees there. Wondering whether I'll be better off just climbing up and doing more of a local flight. Do you know what? I think that's what I'll do. Well, yeah, definitely. My word, it is amazing to see how brown the countryside has become since summer has arrived. Right, what a beautiful day. So this has been a very useful learning experience for me. Not only today have I flown for the first time on one of the hottest days that the UK has known so far this year, and because of that experience, the way in which it affects my aircraft. Also post-COVID, human limitations wise, although I feel very healthy and fit in myself, the first time I've been aware of pressure changes climbing. Never before have I really noticed those in a light aircraft like this. So it just goes to show that even if you do feel healthy and you do feel well, any kind of residual cold or upper respiratory tract infection that you have may also affect you a lot more than you think it might do. I certainly feel fit enough to carry on. I'm not uncomfortable. I'm not at all uncomfortable, but I'm certainly more aware of pressure changes than I ever was before. So I'm glad that I changed my mind and I didn't go for a slightly longer flight. I'm really enjoying this though. Absolutely beautiful up here. Now above an inversion layer. Skyview Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf will shortly be joining the downwind leg for runway 19, Skyview. Skyview Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, downwind runway 19, Skyview. Skyview Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf on final for runway 19, Skyview. Skyview Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, vacated runway 19.
Message.